not bad. And then for those who like anime, this could be the vehicle for you. Hey, how's it going, guys? Azineum and General here. We are going to location of one of the summer vehicles. Now, this is a brand new 2020 vehicle, guys. I am excited to display this brand new vehicle to you. It's a pretty nice vehicle. As we synchronously leave the boat, pretty brilliant there.
That was amazing.
It was actually pretty amazing. Look at this freaking vehicle. Now, I like it. There's a lot of different style you can do. There's lots of livery, or livery, however you want to say it. There's a lot you can actually do with this nice vehicle. Now, I like it personally like this. It's nice, clean. Now, this vehicle is surprisingly powerful. It has quite a bit of oomph under the hood, and it is a vehicle that I would recommend getting. This vehicle, how do you say? The Maibatsu Penumbra FF Sports?
Maibatsu.
Now, this is based on Japanese street racing and drifting vehicles. And I think it's probably one of the nicer vehicles that you can get within Grand Theft Auto Online. Alright, guys, we're having General do a quick... a very quick test to see how he thinks it handles and drives, and see what his opinion is. Now, I have no engine upgrades in it, so it's pretty impressive that it can do this. I think that I might have put the turbo on it, but that's all, which I know technically is a modification of an engine, but it has 0 engine upgrades otherwise. Wow, my screen glitched out on that. It had you flying over the cliff into a glorious blaze of doom. Now,
good.
I'm gonna say this vehicle here, basically just screams power, man. Right? Are you feeling it? Like, it feels mean.
Oh, for sure.
Hell yeah. I'm actually super impressed at the Mitsubishi, or Maibatsu. Let's call it that. Maibatsu, because that's what it's called. The Penumbra FF. Now, this is actually based on the Fast and Furious Mitsubishi Eclipse. There's even a lime green paint that you can use for the Fast and Furious moments, so really good. But yeah, for fans of the 90s Japanese sports, this vehicle will be really, really great for you. It is, I'm actually super impressed. I mean, General, you look like you're having a hell of a lot of fun with it. Dude,
yeah,
it's really insane because, like, it actually feels powerful, you know what I mean? Now, this vehicle, you can grab this vehicle for yourself at a price of $1,380,000, and that's available at Southern San Andreas Super Auto. Now, they're saying on the wiki that it's similar to the LG RH8, but honestly, I don't see the similarity. It doesn't feel or handle that way at all. You know what I mean? This thing is a lot more powerful than either of those. Really nice car, really clean design. Like I said, lots of customization you can do. Yeah, I think that's what I have to say currently about it.
God, this thing has a lot of acceleration. I mean, it could be the turbo that Side would put on, but other than that, it's also got good turning. It's not bad at drifting, like most drift vehicles in this game are. As I
Perfect timing.
It's all their fault.
Actually, I was wrong, guys. I thought I put turbo on this thing. No engine upgrades. I have no, really, it's all stock. Transmission, no transmission upgrade, no turbo. So that...
Which is really surprising.
Was that powerful with 0 upgrades. Now, we're going to get into the livery, whatever you want to call it. How do you say that, General? I call it livery.
Hell if I know.
It makes it lively, you
I
know?
call it livery.
Which just reminds me of, like, liver and onions. But nonetheless, what we're going to do is put the we're going to upgrade everything and have General give it a quick spin around the block again. Because he was saying that basically it was kind of slow, and I have a feeling with that amount of power that you feel right off the stock, this thing's actually going to be decently fast. So we got the turbo, we have the max engine upgrade. All we need now is the other one, the transmission.
You're gonna want to watch the clutch.
Okay, so I have it maxed out now, General. Go ahead and we'll do a quick spin, completely maxed out, because I'm actually pretty impressed with what we have now.
What the fuck?
So it is
You'll
livery, by the way.
Yes.
And General's giving it a spin with everything maxed out.
Oh my
I have a
God.
feeling that it's going to be pretty decently
Acceleration
fast.
is like 2 times as harder.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Not only that, like I said before, the power on this thing is stupid. Really. Wow.
I always gotta test this turn with upgraded vehicles. Oh my
I thought
God.
that was pretty decent. Actually, very decent. What's your opinion, though? You're the car driving guy. In
Not
this.
many of the cars I've driven in the past can actually do that.
Wow. Okay. Pretty good. Now, still, once again, not the fastest vehicle, but still pretty freaking fast. Hell yeah. Alright, let's bring it back to the customization station. Hey, and then we'll be right back. And it is livery, not livery. That is confirmed. I know I just said that, but livery. Yeah. Technically, anyways. Alright, guys. I don't think General's here in the vehicle with us. You didn't want to be in here with the vehicle with us, did you, General? Not on this one?
No.
Okay. His specs for the car is it's pretty freaking impressive. He says it's like some of the high-end electric cars in the game, I believe. Is that what you said? It's really good? With the acceleration-wise?
Yeah.
Nice. Now, there's a lot of stuff you can do with this car. We have stock, obviously plate removed, vent, underbite, street bumper, futurism, street alternate bumper, style bumper, racing bumper. We have the basking chart bumper, racing alt bumper, and that's all the bumpers we have here. Rear bumper is the same thing. Now, I'm not a super fan of this diffuser. It looks like it's just floating, you know? It doesn't look like it's actually attached to the car, which is why I didn't go with it, and I went with the race rear bumper. But you can also use that if you want. There's a lot of good stuff here. Let's go ahead and move on to the exhaust. There's a lot of really nice things. I went with the dual small exhaust. There's a lot of stuff you can do here. There's a ton of exhausts. I like this dual titanium tip. It's not bad. That could probably work pretty nicely. If we go with the seats, there's a crap ton of seats, to be honest, guys, really. I'm trying to keep this video clean, but I'm pretty impressed with the amount of seats. 13 seats. We have comp seats, we have stock seats. Now, don't forget, the seats, especially once you get down to the street, actually, a lot of these even have the roll cage just built into the seats itself with the vehicle, which is pretty neat. Usually those two are separate. We have the hood over here, square vent, carbon. We have the sports hood. We have carbon, street hood, carbon, street hood, race spec hood. There's a lot of different things you can do with this as well. There's a ton of different hoods, 14 to be exact. Now, obviously, horn doesn't really matter. Lights, you can go with the stock or xenon lights. Both look pretty good, I think. Neon kits, of course, neon layout. If you're doing neon layout, you might as well do all the way around. Doesn't make sense if you don't. If we back it up, the livery, like I was saying to General, actually, there is a anime livery on this. So if you're into the anime, this might be something that you are a fan of, because it's one of the only cars that gets it. There are multiple cars, so don't get me wrong. Now there's a lot of good stuff. This is what I have on it right now, the Maibatsu one, which I think looks pretty cool. But there's even better ones, like this one looks nice. The Auto Exotic one looks pretty good. Auto Exotic Alt, which looks pretty freaking really sick. I like this. This is pretty nice. The Auto Exotic, not bad. Auto Exotic red and blue. We already went over that one. The Sakura tree looks pretty nice as well. Got that Japanese Sakura vibe. Almost Hagio. I like it with the atomic tire symbol. Not bad. Redwood cigarette, if you want to support that Redwood cigarettes sort of look to it. Atomic tires, again, coming in hot with the yellow livery. We have the shopping alt one, and then the shopping list regular one. We have that Kissama beer, which actually looks really good. This is the one that I think was recommended to run on this vehicle because it gives it that Japanese street look to it. Got that doggo in the background saying hell yeah for the Kissame beer Japanese street look. There it is again. They agree on that street look. Okay, so for the roof, we have a couple different ones. We have the built-in, we have the carbon, race scoop, carbon scoop, and regular scoop. Now, I have the built-in alt because I think it actually looks good. It's a little bit lower profile, not too bad. Skirts, honestly, weren't super impressive to me. They all pretty much look the same. I think you can run anyone, and not really... it's not going to make that big of a difference. Carbon round shelf skirt is what I have on this guy right now, currently. Now, the splitters, there's a lot of cool options here. There's the race, primary, carbon, basic lip, carbon, basic lip, race alt. We have the intercooler that can be displayed like this, which I think a lot of car guys might like. I think it's kind of neat. I don't like how it's kind of clipping through the grill, but I mean, maybe that's the way it's supposed to be, where it's got just like a cool thing and it's hooked in that way. Now, the one that I thought was weird was this one here. These two definitely aren't supposed to be clipped through like this. Now, I say that you could get away with the intercooler, but the race setup with intercooler too doesn't really work out too well on this build. Now, what you could do, if you go back to the front bumper, you might be able to change the front bumper and not have it clipped like that. But yeah. Now, sun strips, which is neat. They have hard stand, globe oil, plastic strip, and the one I have, which is Maibatsu. Normally, it's just whatever brand of car it is. Normally, I've seen, from what I've seen, you know, wheels are standard. But normally, from what I've seen, it's only Maibatsu, and they don't have different brands. Now, there are some cars that allow you to advertise that with the different brands on your vehicle, but I think this is one of the ones that is special. Now, I don't think I showed off the spoiler in the back. There's a huge amount of choices. We have the carbon-mounted alt wing. We have the chassis-mounted alt wing, carbon-mounted wing, chassis-mounted wing, carbon double wing, which is pretty neat. Double wing, the carbon big wing, carbon large extended wing, large extended wing. There's 23 of these guys. There's literally 23 of these options, and they are all really nice. Now, I went with the street wing because the way I have this set up is for basically street racing with the suspension. Now, General actually has a tip for you, General. Would you like to tell them the tip with the suspension in this game for street racing?
With the newer vehicles, meaning summer update vehicles, the suspension will now change the angle of which the wheels sit. So with street racing vehicles, I would suggest lowered suspension. I don't know how far you can go before the wheels get angled.
You know
But-
what? I can see it. Yeah, stock and lowered actually tilts the wheels a little bit, but once you get to street, they get tilted even more. Sport is ridiculous. In competition, your wheels are tilted like a boss, which I haven't seen before. I'm glad you mentioned that. Yeah, that's insane. Who knew? So I'm
Yeah.
glad you mentioned that.
And most street racing vehicles in this game are already low enough, so I never really put suspension upgrades on that.
Yeah. So even stock suspension might work for a vehicle like this, is what you're saying.
Yes.
Okay, cool. Sounds good. Anyways, that's it. And yeah, so I have another style I'd like to show you, just to show you how you can change this from this, which is actually pretty neat, to you know, how multiple styles basically work, and you can make like a really nice secondary style, or how, you know, anything works, like we did in the Halloween videos. If you haven't seen those, feel free to check those out. Now, General, are those vehicles still available for purchase currently? The Halloween ones?
Yes.
So grab
As
those
the
up,
video's being recorded, yes.
or those will be gone. But yeah, these are brand new 2020 vehicles. I'm excited. Alright, here we go. Alright guys, this is also an alternate design you could do using the anime skin, which actually came out pretty freaking nice. Now, I think that this is going to be really nice, and as you saw, there's a lot of different options you can do with this vehicle, especially with this car being so powerful, with the amount of just power, acceleration that it has. It's actually very, very fun. It's an enjoyable vehicle as I careen off the road wildly. But yeah, I think it's really good. There's a lot of stuff, a lot of customization options. Do you have a bounty on you? You do.
Yes.
So this is how it came out. I think it's okay. I mean, with the anime livery, I think it's actually really nice. You know what I mean? Not bad. And then for those who like anime, this could be the vehicle for you. Not bad. Not bad at all. Alright. General, anything else you have to say about this one?
No, I don't.
I think that about covers everything. Alright, guys. Yeah. I think that's about it. This has been Azineum and General Rock coming in at you hot, and we will see you guys next time.